Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. On behalf of AJK Forest Department, I am thankful to the administration for providing us such an opportunity to present our case before this August forum. And I am also thankful to the Vice Chancellor, Peer Mayor Ali Shah, Agriculture University, and the Major General Zaman Saab, and all the administration of this event organization. So, the Chief Conservator of Forest KP has explained each and every bit of the administration of the Forest Department, working of the Forest Department, and how the professionals should manage these forests. And he has actually spoken his heart before this forum, and I fully endorse the whatever the Chief Conservator KP Forest Department said, and I would request the August forum to bring this alarming situation at an appropriate forum or before an appropriate authority, that the forests of this country should be managed professionally, and the professional wise should be adhered and given importance. Thank you. Let's start with the presentation. So the AJK, the total area of the AJK is 3.2 million acres, out of which 42% area is under the administrative control of Forest Department, which around is about 1.4 million acres. And the total establishment of the AJK Forest Department is around 2,200 personnels. Please, next. 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 Back, Vijay. Back. Sir, the Jammu and Kashmir Forest Department was established in 1891, and Mr. Clutterbuck was the first Chief Conservator of Forests who established this department in this erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. And after the formulation of 1927 Forest Act in India, the 1930 Forest Act was formulated in the Jammu and Kashmir state, and since independence in 1947, the Jammu and Kashmir Forest Act is we are working in accordance with this act, and in 2017, while keeping the latest challenges of the environmental world, we made some amendments, and in 2017, the Forest Department was reorganized. Next. The significance of the forests are protector roles. The forest protects the human beings from the adverse effects of the climate. Productive, the forest gives us oxygen, they absorb carbon dioxide, they produce timber, they produce fuel wood, they regulate water, and they are the most important component of the agriculture, electricity, and hydropower generation of this country. Then aesthetic value, as we all know, watershed value already discussed, environmental value. Now in this era, we are going to manage the forest from environmental point of view, and then strategic, as we are on the line of control on the other side of AJK's enemy, and they serve the strategic purpose, and then research and education, that the academia and the university students, they may opt few subjects, and they may go for the research, and they may get their knowledge enhanced. Next. The Forest Department is mandated with the mandate of natural resource management. Next. Next. The natural resource management is the protection of the existing forest estate, enhancement in the forest cover, and nursery raising, and environmental and education. Next. As I already discussed with this forum, before this forum, that against the total area, 43% is the forest land, only 13% is the cultivated land, and 42% is the uncultivable wasteland, which is a potential forest area. Through SIFC, we have an opportunity to convert this uncultivable wasteland into a forest area, and 2% is the culturable wasteland that can be utilized for agriculture purpose. Next. So in the total area of AJK is categorized into different categories. In AJK, we have all the area is state-owned, is managed and controlled by the state. So all is the area is demarcated area, which has been properly demarcated with the revenue record, and non-demarcated area which is not properly demarcated with the revenue record but is under demarcation process. So the total, we can say in the demarcated forest, the productive forest is 0.379 million acre area is productive forest area, and non-productive forest area is 0.188 million acres. Area under actual forest in the unproductive area is 0.154 million acres. Thinly wooded forest which can be improved 0.225 million acres. So we have the 17% crop, we have deodar and 45% fir, and rest is the kyle and cheed. Next. So there are different forest types in AJK, alpine and subalpines, the highest areas. Then on the lower side we have temperate forest, and then along the river we have subtropical pine forest and scrub forest. Next. 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 In AJK, in 2019, the AJK Forest Department started to implement the Upskilling Green Pakistan project. At that time, it was named as 10 billion tree tsunami project. And the project, like all the units of Pakistan, also started in AJK. And the main objective was to enhance the tree cover and to protect the existing forests. That was the main objective. Next. See, the total cost of the project was 125 billion for whole of Pakistan, out of which 19 billion was allocated for AJK. Next. So the overall physical and financial progress of this project is that against 555 million number of plants, the AJK Forest Department achieved 161 million number of plants. And the total physical progress is 29% of the conceived PC1 against the released amount of 25% financial. Financial percentage was 25% amount were released, and against that 29% physical targets were achieved by AJK Forest Department. And now under the SIFC forum and with this and the Green Pakistan Initiative program, hopefully the remaining targets will be achieved in the next 4 years. Next. 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 We have two seasons for planting. One is the spring season and the other one is the monsoon season. And in the spring season, mostly broadleaf species are planted, and in the monsoon season, mostly tube plants are planted. And through this project, the areas are enclosed under ANR head assisted natural regeneration. The areas where natural regeneration was present were closed and protected to get that regeneration established. Plants were planted and nurseries are raised in the state as well as on the communal lands. And the 55% plants have been planted on the state land, and 45% plants have been planted on the communal land. As KP has planted all the plants on the community land, but in AJK case, 55% is on the state land and 45% is on the community land. Next. 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 So we have almost, next. 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 So we have almost only one issue with this project was not that the funds were not released according to the approved PC1 phasing, and hopefully in the next 4 years program we will be able to achieve the project targets. So thank you.